Hey y'all, so I'm back for part 3 of my Halloween journals to share a flip through with you. I'm going to go through this book of scary stories and songs first, and then I'll do Scaredy-cat Splat. You can see the chunky charm on here. Super fun. Here's the file folder that comes with this, and then all the pages that I did not use in here will come with this, so that if you want to make other things, tags and stuff like that. Yeah, so this one has the here for the booze, a pumpkin, and this witch hat, and then the chunky charm with all the fun stuff on it that comes off, and then the tie. Super long tie, really cool. This one has a couple of different fabrics because this one I did not have made prior to when I started all these. So it has this fabric on it, which was one that I had purchased from Katie over at Katie's Tribe of 5, and then this was another fabric that I purchased online. I was looking for, the purple with the black dots. And then I don't think, I don't know if there's any of this one and this one. These were some other scraps that I had. So there's that one. And then the fodder, since I did the other 2 videos, I finished the little boots. So the boots are in there now. So this is your fodder, and you get the black cat with the pumpkin. I put this fabric here that looks like stars. It's actually small dots. And then I put the big purple rickrack on here. And then there were some things on the back I wanted to cover up. And I had a piece of this fabric washi left in my stash from last year. So I just put that at the bottom of here. This is a really cool book. It's different. I covered the inside. The inside was pretty torn up, so I covered it with this green paper on the front and the back, and then I signed it up here. And then this one's pretty I've got stuff stuck in here too, so yeah, I'm just gonna flip through these. I did have to go through and hinge all the pages that I wanted to use, because again, it wasn't, no, wait a minute, I'm not sure. I had to hinge some of the pages. Some of them might have been part of the signatures. I can't remember. But this is a really cool book if you're interested in it. It's from 1994. And it has a list of some of the things in here about the stories that are in here. Here is the hidden paper clip, and there's a tag and a little bag of stuff in here, and the envelope on the back. Now, I did not put anything in the envelopes, okay? So you can add little hidden things in here, journaling. So it's the same sort of stuff as in all the other journals. Here is a pocket. Well, I just clipped this in, so you can use it as a big tag or a pocket. So this is from the Shriek book. It says it's night and I'm dying for a bite. So he's getting ready to come out of his casket to go wandering around. Yeah, some of these, they were signature pages, so I didn't have to hinge these. So in the middle of each signature, I put a signature from the book. It's got the pages in it, the pocket pages in it, the tea-dyed paper, all the same stuff. And I was able to use quite a few more pages than what I had anticipated in the beginning to use in the book. But you can always, you can do whatever you want. You can write around this stuff. You can cover it up with photos. You can glue other stuff on it. Same deal for all of these journals. This is a little pocket that I stitched in here from KB and Friends Printable. It's from the storybook. There's some really neat little little stories in here. I put one of the little witch, little flying high witch in here. There's a pocket. This came from that new paper line. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my glue must have seeped through from my pocket through the stitching. It's okay. It just, yeah. I don't know which story this comes from, but these little guys are sure little trolls. They look little trolls. And then there's buttons. Again, there's buttons in the middle of all the signatures. And I just left, like I did on most of these, where I put, you know, some pockets and stuff in. And then here's your fabrics. And like I said in the other videos, there's going to be some other things added to this. And then there's offcuts and other things in here. I did not do, you know, a ton of embellishing. I'm just giving you a lot of stuff to use with it. But I still have a few more things to add. There's some tickets in an envelope. Wallpaper. A storybook. This one has scars in it again, bandages and scars from that that cookbook. There's your little witch hat, some a tag and some journaling cards. Do y'all remember this? When I remember this when I was a kid, The Worms Crawl In. It's a little song. It's creepy, but I remember that. And then I put pockets here in the middle of this signature. And then I love this image of these three little, I'm assuming they're little witches. They're stirring up something in their pot. Yeah. The old conjure wives. Yeah. Anyway, I thought this one turned out super fun. And if you take the, take the things out that I've got clipped in, you've got plenty of room in here to grow. So that is that one. And I just tried to do this pretty quick because I've already flipped through and done a lot of talking in the other videos. Again, just a reminder that each one does have this eyelet that you can move this over here if you want it. I just wanted to give you some options. Okay. So that is Diane Goode's book of scary stories and songs. And then here is the Scaredy-cat Splat, which I love this book. I think it's so cute. I think it's one of the cutest ones, cutest like Halloween books I've ever seen. So here's this chunky charm. You got the purple, the orange pumpkin, the beads, the pom-pom trim. There's a witch and a pumpkin and, chunky beads. And then you've got the, this pumpkin's a little different. This one's kind of been in my stash for a while. It's got kind of a glitter texture to it, and I backed it with some black cardstock. And then this one says just some hocus pocus. And then you got the witch's hat. Yeah, I wish I'd had some more of those black cats, but I didn't. Because I think that would have been cute on here. Then here's your fodder pack. And your tie. Okay. The pumpkins. And then this book's pretty big. It's like it's like 9 by 9 or something like that. I can't remember, but it's already spoken for. Here's the spine. I'd use the black Rick Rack on here. Oh, and I've got to cover, I'm going to cover this up. One thing I need to do. I need to do that. Okay, so on the inside, this was blank. And what I did was I took 2 of the pages and I cut these little guys out. I think they're so stinking cute. So I fussy cut this out and I glued it to the front. And then in the back, because the back cover had this, I took the other one and on the back page, I glued the other piece that I cut out on the back page. And then I signed it up here. I did put book corners on this particular one because when I went back and was really looking at this book, the corners were kind of rough, rougher than what I like. So I did add the book corners on this particular book. I added a little strip up here. This particular customer, she does like a really embellished book. Now I didn't go crazy, but I did add just a couple of things in here, and then I'll probably put some tabs in here for her. But other than that, this is a 2010 book. It is super cute, so if you want to look it up, it's really neat. Here's an envelope and a journaling card. Like I said, I put the same types of things in every book and the same number of things. They're just clipped in different places. Put her a pocket here. And then the same kind of paper and pages. Buttons in the middle of each signature. I thought this, if she wanted to, she could make this into a pocket here, or if she wanted to cover this side up, she could make it a pocket there, or she could just use this as another page. And same thing on the other side of that. That was the offcut of the wallpaper. Here is the recipe page. This little book is so cute. Oh, this book is so cute. Splat's mom caught the spider under a glass jar. And it looked so scary after he was trapped. Look at his eyeballs. Oh, it's so cute. Another pocket. Here they are dressed up. Oh. Funny. And I did, when I put music in here, I tried to put some kind of music that would be sort of release me. Like, you know, just kind of a play on, say you got captured on Halloween or something, or in a creepy way versus, you know, anyway. I hope y'all get my sense of humor. The buttons in the middle of this signature, these cute little characters. He takes the spider everywhere with him. Now he's going to school. Oh, here's one of the pages, the sleeves. Another pocket. Just a little bag, and I think there's a couple of things in there. Here's your witch hat paper clip and a couple of tags. Well, a tag and a little coin envelope. And then an envelope and another little tag on the back of there. I did end up using all the pages except those 2 that I cut those images out. This I made into kind of like a little small little tuck pocket. And I did put one of the little witch book images in here. I just folded it up and made like a little tag or pocket out of it. This one got the spider from the cookbook, Spider Bites. There's another photo sleeve. This one has the flip up on it. I did put a pocket in here. I know she has grandchildren, so I thought it would be funny to add the little girl with her dolls, her little cat dolls that she's pushing around. And then here is the hidden paper clip, and then the pattern printable that I made into a pocket. Envelope on the other side. Here is her. There's fabric bits in here. I just haven't folded these up because I've got to add other things. And then she'll get one of these folders as well. And then I made this into a pocket. The Vampires at Work. Oh, this book just cracks me up. And then I did a file folder, orange file folder in the middle of this. I put some offcuts in here and some envelopes in here. Another sleeve. Ledger, music, cardstock, wallpaper. Sorry, y'all, this book just really tickles me. So cute. Oh, and here's another little journaling spot. Let me, just a little scrap piece of paper in there. I did put another little recipe page in here. This came from a binder of some sort with different types of, all different types of the holiday things in it. Here's another little tuck. Some more journaling cards and some tickets. A couple more journaling cards. And then an envelope on the back. I didn't put things in her. I just clipped her envelope in. I've got to add a few more goodies in here. Like I said, I haven't finished doing that. With, you know, a bunch of the little bits. But that won't take me long to do. And now this, when I glue this, it does have a little bit of ripple in it. But I think if you put something, when you add something else on this side, you know, it'll be fine. I still think it's super adorable. It just didn't come out, because of this type of paper, it didn't come out as flat as I would have liked it to, but it looks fine. It really does. I just think it's adorable. It says cat school. Anyway, really cute. All right, I gotta add something here. I'm gonna leave that like that so I remember it. I'll get another one of my washi pumpkins or something and put it on there. All right, so that is the last two books. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing next once I get these all packed up and shipped out, but I will let you guys know. I'll take a little break for a minute and catch up on I've got some Happy Meal that's been sitting for months that I need to get out, so I might do that. And probably start gathering my Christmas supplies, but then I've got some other fabric things I want to do. I have a couple of fabric covers. I don't know what I'm going to do next. It just depends on what inspires me. All right. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, let me know what you think. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.